pretending to hate One Direction. Boobs are never gonna grow anyway. And you definitely should have waited until you're older. Although you most definitely wear a giant emo. These boys ain't shit. No. Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Coralie and today I'm going to be giving advice to my teenage self. So I recently turned 25, which is kind of terrifying. Like, I'm halfway to 50. I'm like a real adult now. I am very far out of my teenage years, but I thought I would give some advice to myself from when I was like 15 years old. So if you're a teenager, maybe this will help. If you're 25, maybe you can agree. Your perspective on life is so different from when you are living your teenage years to when you are out of your teenage years and looking back on them. So let me give myself some advice. Let's just 15-year-old Coralie. First of all, the fringe is not cute. Anyway, my first piece of advice is super basic, but that is to start saving now. You will seriously thank yourself in 10 years time when you're 25 and wanting to buy a house. If you had a few extra thousand saved from your teenage years, you will be that much closer to a house deposit. So just save as much as you can. You're a teenager, you're fortunate enough, your parents are buying your food, you don't have to worry about that sort of stuff. Save your money. You'll thank yourself in 10 years time. And for 25-year-old Coralie, start investing where you can. You'll thank yourself in like 30 years time. So my next piece of advice to my teenager self is that boy ain't shit. Neither is that one. Oh, neither is that one. Every boy that you were absolutely crushing over, pretty much dying over in high school, yeah, it's not totally not worth it. One of them, like, you were absolutely obsessed with this one boy, and now as 25-year-olds, he is the furthest thing from what you find attractive. So like, all those nights you were crying over him, trust me, the boys get cuter out of high school anyway. High school boys, they ain't shit. So this next tip is just do it. Sponsored by Nike. Not really, I wish. And this is in reference to things like YouTube. I have been obsessed with YouTube and all things filmmaking since high school. I did put up a few videos throughout high school, but it's scary putting it out in high school because you never know who's gonna find your channel, who's gonna laugh at you and stuff like that. But who cares? If I was consistent with my YouTube channel throughout high school, my channel could be much more of a career than it is now. It could be much more set up with more subscribers, more income, more views if I was just consistent in high school and didn't care what people thought. And if that could have set me up for my future of a YouTube career, then I wish I did that because high school doesn't matter. Okay, so my next thing to my high school self is pretending to hate One Direction isn't cool. Like, I know deep down you thought their music was great, and in a few years time you'll see them live anyway, so just embrace it. Harry Styles is immaculate, One Direction's music is wonderful, and trying to be different, to be cool and hate One Direction, just don't do it. One Direction are awesome. Nobody is going to notice your pimples because you're high schoolers. We all have pimples. People are only wondering and focused on themselves and their own spots and problem areas. Nobody cares about your pimples. So love and embrace your body. Honestly, life is so much better with tiny boobs. Like, you can go for a run without having to wear a super high compact sports bra. You can wear adorable little bralettes. They're so cute. Small boobs are the best, and stop hating your body in high school because your boobs are never going to grow anyway. They're much cuter small. Yeah, so maybe don't drink passion pop at 15. Like, just watch a movie instead. So your hometown, let alone your city, isn't as bad as it seems. In fact, It's a gorgeous place to live, and you are incredibly lucky to live here and to have grown up in this state. So when I was in high school, I was like, oh my god, I gotta get out of this town, I gotta leave this city, I wanna go live in Melbourne. Absolutely not. Adelaide is beautiful, you just haven't discovered it yet, but you will. You're not in love. Refer to point number 2. These boys ain't shit. So, screamo music isn't actually that good. Well, you don't have to pretend to like it to fit in with your friends. Like, Bring Me the Horizon isn't actually your favorite band. Okay, here are some harsh facts and you need to accept it. Brendan Urie isn't going to marry you, but you will see him live in 2018 and the concert was amazing. Never Stop Loving, Panic at the Disco. Wait until you're older. Don't give in to peer pressure just because other people are doing it. You are so young and you definitely should have waited until you're older. You know what I'm talking about. Stop crying over that boy. Once again, refer to point 2. These boys ain't shit. Nobody you were obsessed with in high school matters to you at the ripe old age of 25. They're all kind of gross, if we're gonna be honest. Like, ugh, why did you waste your time? Just, ugh, boys are gross. Okay, so I remember one time I was like very early high school, maybe year 8. I was picking out an outfit and I had some black pants and I was going to grab a black top and my sister goes, you can't wear all black, people will think you're an emo. Let me just tell you, wearing all black doesn't make you an emo. Although you most definitely wear a giant emo. We loved My Chemical Romance. Oh my god. So one thing I'm going to have to say is believe your parents when they tell you you will regret getting snake bite piercings and that they will not allow you to do so. Thank you, Mum. Thank you, Dad. I am very, very glad I never got snake bites and had holes under my lips and that I never got stretches and had massive gaping holes in my ears. I definitely would regret that when I'm older. Thank you. Listen to your parents. 90% of the time they know what's up. This last one is huge in terms of my teenage years, and this was my entire teenage years, and I just want to tell myself that Short Stack will get back together. There will be a reunion tour. You will see them live once again, although the pandemic has pushed that back a lot further. I don't know when you'll see them live, but you will see them live. Yes, Short Stack broke up. But baby, they reunite, and when you're 25, we loved Short Stack. Anyway, so that is some advice to my teenage self. Some of it was dumb, some of it you might have needed to hear. Save your money. Don't stress out too hard over those high school boys. And love what you love. Don't pretend to hate something just because it'll make you cool. Like, it won't. High school doesn't matter. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. I put out new videos every week. Subscribe and hit that notification bell if you'd like to see more. And I'll see you next time. Bye guys.